Ever dreamt of exploring a country that still feels like a secret? A place where the streets aren't packed with tourists, where the views are untouched, and where you get the feeling you've truly discovered something special? Well, those places are getting harder to find. But guess what? There are still a few countries flying under the radar. For now. These spots are quickly becoming the next big thing in travel, and once the word gets out, they won't stay quiet for long. So if you're looking to explore somewhere fresh before everyone else does, this list is for you. Let's count down the top 10 countries that are getting popular fast, and why you should visit them before the crowds move in. Number 10, Albania. Tucked between Greece and Montenegro, Albania is finally starting to get the attention it deserves. Imagine turquoise beaches that look like the Maldives, but without the high prices. That's what the Albanian Riviera offers. You've got quiet villages like Dermi and Himare, crystal clear water, and traditional food that's both cheap and delicious. But Albania isn't just about the coast. You've also got the mountains, like in the north near Theth in Valbona. It's perfect for hiking, especially if you like being surrounded by nature without bumping into 100 other people on the trail. And with places like Eurocastor and Berat showing off their UNESCO status, there's history around every corner too. Number 9, Georgia. Not the US state, we're talking about the country of Georgia, right where Europe and Asia meet. Travelers are starting to figure out that this little country has it all. Snowy peaks, wine country, cozy towns, and warm hospitality. Tbilisi, the capital, is super trendy right now. You'll find hip cafes next to old churches and cool art spaces hidden in ancient courtyards. Then there's the wine. Georgia claims to be the birthplace of it. Locals still make it in clay pots buried underground. It's a whole experience. Plus, if you love mountains, the Caucasus Range in the north will blow your mind. And you can ski in Gudari for a fraction of what you'd pay in the Alps. Number 8, Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan used to be tough to visit, but things have changed. Now travelers are starting to pour in. And for good reason. This place is like stepping into a fairy tale from the Silk Road era. The cities of Samarkand, Bukhara, and Khiva are packed with beautiful blue-tiled mosques, massive old marketplaces, and ancient madrasas. What makes Uzbekistan even more special is that it feels like it's frozen in time, but without feeling staged or fake. And the locals? Incredibly kind. You'll probably get offered tea more times than you can count. Trains are cheap and easy to use, and new hotels are popping up everywhere. It's not going to stay quiet forever. Number 7, Colombia. Colombia is having a major glow-up. Not too long ago, it was seen as dangerous and off-limits. But now travelers are starting to see the real Colombia. And it's amazing. Think colorful streets in Cartagena, lush coffee farms in the hills, and wild beaches in Tayrona National Park. Medellin, once avoided, is now one of the coolest cities in South America. It's got art, food, and even cable cars that take you up into the mountains. The country is full of music, culture, and friendly faces. And it still feels more authentic than the more touristy spots in the region. People are visiting once and coming back for more. Number 6, Vietnam. Okay, Vietnam isn't exactly a secret, but it's growing super fast in popularity right now, and you can still beat the wave if you go soon. From the chaotic charm of Hanoi to the relaxed vibes of Hoi An, Vietnam offers an experience that's hard to match. What's surprising people is how much value they're getting here. Hotels are cheap but beautiful. Food costs just a couple of bucks and tastes better than anything you've had in a fancy restaurant back home. And there's so much to do. Ride a motorbike through the Hai Van Pass, cruise through Ha Long Bay, or explore the rice terraces in the north. Vietnam's got a rhythm all its own, and more travelers are starting to feel that pull. If this list has surprised you so far, hit that like button and share it with your fellow travelers. That way, more people can discover these hidden gems before they get overrun with tourists. And hey, don't forget to subscribe. We've got plenty more travel tips and exciting destinations to explore. Number 5, North Macedonia. You might need to check a map for this one. North Macedonia is sitting quietly in the Balkans, just waiting to be explored. It's not flashy, but it's got a calm kind of beauty that sticks with you. Skopje, the capital, is quirky with all its statues and fountains. But the real magic is outside the city. Lake Ohrid is a gem. Clear water, historic churches, and mountain views all in one place. And it's not just pretty, it's peaceful. You won't see hordes of tourists here. It's the kind of place where you can slow down, eat some fresh local food, and just breathe. Number 4, Rwanda. Rwanda might surprise you, but it's one of the cleanest and safest countries in Africa. And it's becoming a top destination for those who want something truly different. People used to only go for the mountain gorillas, but now they're staying for the lakes, the culture, and the stunning green landscapes. Kigali, the capital, is modern and welcoming. There's a strong sense of community here and a huge focus on sustainability and responsible tourism. You can visit national parks like Akagera for a classic safari experience, or Nyungwe for chimpanzee tracking. Rwanda is small, but it packs in more than you'd expect. It's growing fast, and it deserves a spotlight. Number 3, Kyrgyzstan. If you want jaw-dropping landscapes and a taste of nomadic life, Kyrgyzstan should be on your list. The country is mostly mountains, and you can hike, ride horses, and even sleep in yurts under the stars. What makes Kyrgyzstan special is how raw and real it feels. The tourism scene is still young, so you don't get that overly commercial vibe. People here are generous and proud of their traditions. You might get invited to a family meal or even a local wedding if you're lucky. It's one of those rare places where adventure still feels wild. Number 2, Slovenia. Slovenia is Europe's rising star. It's got lakes, mountains, forests, caves, and a super charming capital in Ljubljana. But it's not swamped with tourists yet. Everyone talks about Lake Bled, which is stunning, but there's so much more. Lake Bohinj is even more peaceful, and the Socha River is bright blue and perfect for rafting. The cool thing about Slovenia is how eco-friendly it is. They've really invested in green tourism, and you can tell. It's easy to get around. The food is fresh, and the country is clean. You get the beauty of the Alps, a taste of Mediterranean charm, and Eastern European affordability all in one place. Number 1, Mongolia. And here we are, number 1. Mongolia is the kind of place that stays with you forever. It's not just about seeing the landscapes, it's about feeling them. Endless grasslands, wild horses, deep silence, and skies so wide they almost don't look real. Mongolia offers something most places can't: complete freedom. You can go days without seeing another person. You can camp wherever you want. And you can experience a way of life that hasn't changed in centuries. Staying with nomadic families, eating fresh lamb stew, and watching the stars in the Gobi Desert, it's pure magic. Right now, Mongolia is still under the radar. But that's changing. So if you want to feel like you're stepping into another world, go now. That's the list. 10 amazing countries that are rising fast on every traveler's radar. Each one offers something unique, and they all still feel a little untouched, a little raw, and a lot exciting. If you've been waiting to try somewhere new, this is your sign. Beat the crowds, soak in the real beauty, and be the person who says, "I went there before it was cool." If you enjoyed this list, hit that like button, share it with your fellow travelers, and don't forget to subscribe for more unique travel stories and guides. Got a country you think deserves to be on the list? Drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear where you're heading next.